Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So you said we say things three times. Now I say them six times apparently. So you know, just more of Anthony, right? More of Rhino. So welcome. Totally cool. Got a couple updates. I will be working with the team today on the bot. Didn't actually get much done over the weekend in terms of the bot because there's a thing called Easter that although I totally respect the holiday, right? It represents something very, very profound in the Catholic religion. And good morning, Brian. And I'm totally for it, right? Love it. But I don't actually stop working, but other people apparently do. So I was unable to really get anyone to be too available Saturday, and then Sunday nobody was available, which kind of just such is life, right? So today I have a team call at 12 o'clock. So we have one every Monday and Friday. Hey, Frida, good morning. My Easter was good. My son actually, for the first time, learned to go Easter egg hunting. He's 19 months. We put goldfish in him. And once he found one and was able to open it, it was like, we might have to do Easter eggs for now on, right? But so we have our team's meetings every Monday and Friday, 12 o'clock, where all the directors of the departments come together. And the bot is first and foremost. Like, I just want it done. Now, what's cool is it's already on the pages. The heavy lifting's been done, but it's not very good. It's not very functional at all. It gets confused. It doesn't know where to do what. And that's all fine. That's the stuff that behind the scenes, you go ahead and route this to this, have it learn to do this. Like, that's the stuff that I don't want to say easy, but easier than what had already been done. And actually, much less duration. Like, it should be done, I'm not going to say by the end of the day, right? But that's what I hope it to be. So I will be getting my hands as dirty as possible on that. I even told my team I will spend hours on the computer today. Like, I don't care. That needs to get done. Also, the Whisper program, which I shared with you, which allows you to pick up your phone, press the button, ask a question. The voice gets converted to text, then gets sent over to send, then gets for the search, and then the answer comes back up. We actually got voice to it. So like Siri and Alexa, oh my God, please don't pop up. It will be able to give you the answer just by holding the phone. The only thing in between where we are and that is some server issues, which actually still haven't been resolved. But again, it's all kind of the same department. So when things come down to, towards the end of the week, especially in front of a holiday, I want to say that stuff doesn't stall people. I want to say that everyone in Rhino exudes my level of nonstop, but that's, by definition, that can never be the case. So, such is life, and we are still working on it. Again, I do believe it'll be done by the end of today, and if not, definitely by midweek. Today we hit a new all-time high in accounts. I think we have 382. New all-time high in market cap. I think it's close to 91,000. We've seen the selling seriously subside. And again, we always just said when people sell, they sell. There's nothing left to sell, right? So there's 160,000 coin in the float, right? So it's not like coin doesn't exist. But as the individuals that need to sell or that are selling for whatever reason finish selling because they no longer have anything to sell, well, the reasons the people that have the remainder of the coin didn't sell, God willing, is still the same reasons, right? It's not like, all right, you're done, now I go. There's a large percentage of coin that's in hands that will never sell, or at least not anytime soon. And the percentage that's in hands that are, should I sell, should I not, is much less percentage now because they have sold, right? So yesterday we've seen, I think, only like 100,000 selling, and the day before only 100,000 selling, which again, today could be 10,000. I have no idea. But when you see the trend decreasing in terms of what is sold, you start getting to the point that we had predicted, or not predicted, but forecasted, in the sense that when that's gone, it's gone, right? There's nothing left to sell. Our funds right now are in Binance, and they're just clearing. So I don't think we'll be able to buy today. And it's not that we don't want to, obviously. We just have to wait for the funds to clear. That might be a 2-day process because, again, it takes 7 days and recycles and whatever. So hopefully it clears today. I don't think so, though. So if you don't see us buying today, that's the reason. If something cataclysmic happens, it would be a good time to buy because we'll just buy it back tomorrow, right? So that's a little bit of commentary on our buying. Also, actually, a good idea, right? So Rhino Wealth is a finance platform. It's options trading, and a lot of us have been a part of it, and it has a really stellar record, right? Like everyone that's been a part of it has seen for quite some time a lot of money made. And about a year ago, we went ahead and canceled all the invoices and did it for free. And a couple of reasons. One, we believe the goodwill. Secondly, we just didn't want to charge anyone for anything. It didn't. It wasn't in the business model of Rhino to find ways to charge people. It was in the business model to find ways not to charge people, as silly as that may sound. Um, and thirdly, we were working on Rhino Bucks, so we didn't have the time to go ahead and really fulfill what we thought would be warranted to be a Rhino standard. All in all, it's Rhino's wealth has been continuing. It just hasn't been um, as what's the word, as frequent. Then 2 months ago, we decided to reopen it. So it's Rhino Wealth, and it used to be Rhino Premier in the beginning, but now it's Rhino Wealth. And we opened it with an offer, 14 days free, so 2 weeks free, and then $5 a week thereafter. Now, the previous was $37 a month, which comes out to roughly $9.25 a week. So to lower it from $9.25 a week to $5 is pretty much half off, right? So we believe the price point to be good. The reason we went ahead and started back up with the recurring is not for Rhino profit, right? Like that money doesn't go to Anthony's bank account or go to the Rhino profit ledger. And in fact, investors of Rhino will tell you, they haven't been seeing profit checks. We're not there yet. So everyone can assure you that it's not profit. What it does do, though, is it goes to Rhino Bucks. So any account of anything that Rhino does goes to Rhino Bucks because that's the epicenter. That's the cornerstone of all things Rhino. Everything leads there. And the goal has always been to deplete the coin while supporting a appreciating and stable market. So for instance, we have, I think, 16 Rhino Wealth members. And that doesn't come out to a lot. I believe it comes out to what, $80 a week, right? 5 times 6, like about $80 a week. But that's $80 of coin that's purchased every single week. That's $80 of new support. And obviously the goal is not to have 16 individuals. Now, the cool thing is with Rhino Premier, which it was formerly called, we had like 380 individuals. They were all paying $37 a month. In fact, when we went ahead and canceled it, we were literally canceling. What's that come out to? 37 times 400. I don't know. Around 15,000 a month. Like a really, really big number, right? I think so. But it was something we just believed in. Okay, we're working on something bigger. We want to go ahead and offer this to you for free. And there will be a date down the road that hopefully it made sense and there'll be a certain level of reciprocity. So what we are going to be doing today is we're going to email all of our Rhino Premier members that were formerly Rhino Premier that are not currently in Rhino Wealth and just reinvite them. Some will say yes, some will say no, some will not even answer. Who knows, right? But to the point of what the accounts are going to look like tomorrow, I'm cautiously optimistic because anyone in Rhino Wealth knew, like, we really did a good job. And we have a proprietary algorithm that everyone loved. It made a lot of people a lot of money. In fact, a lot of people were like, when is it going to start back up? So we're cautiously optimistic that of the 370 or whatever that number is, that 10, 20, I don't know, 30 might say yes. And again, it's 2 weeks free. So it's not even like anyone has to pay anything. And if they don't like it, you don't have to, continue. But I'd really, really like to see a good showing on that. So I would like to see those membership numbers actually eclipse 400 tomorrow. Also, we finished a doctoral dissertation on all things Rhino as it leads to Rhino Bucks. Now, I know that sounds like a big fumbling of the mouth, doctoral dissertation. And it is. It was like 3,500 words. It is a page that we're going to be linking to the Rhino Bucks landers, those pages that invite you to join. It is really impressive, but again, it's almost the other thing where it's like, all right, Ant, you're outthinking this. Like you're trying to be too smart. I don't ever think it's a bad thing to have all the information someone could ever have offered to them. And if they look at it, cool. If not, fine. But we do also believe there's places for it, right? So we're actively going to be looking at how to build a more of a presence in places. And because it's 3,500 words, it's not like other people have done this, right? Like maybe someone did, I don't know. But wherever the place is for it, it will stand out. And who knows what may come of that, right? But let's just keep planting seeds. Also with Twitter, so we do need to have a centralized social location. And we did invest in this thing, Uki or something like that. And it just hasn't taken off. And mind you, I haven't pushed it at all. And it's very clumsy. Like even the individuals that did get in were like, "Hey, I'm in, but I don't know if I'm in. Can I do this? Can I do that?" And anytime you have the like that many questions at the beginning, you certainly know it's not going to scale. Like if those that are the best and brightest and have been a part of all the things that you've done thus far, hey Deborah, thus far are confused, well, it stands fair to reason that others will be confused as well. So our biggest social network is Twitter. We have like 7,000 followers. And if you remember, it's because last summer we did the, what was it called? I don't know, but the teacher program where we went ahead and donated about like $1,000 worth of supplies to random teachers that we never met every single day. And we did it for 30 days. And it was really cool and it gained us a lot of followers. And so really our Twitter is mostly teachers. But mostly teachers that have a good memory of us. So at the very least, that's a good place to start. But Twitter owned by Elon is different than Twitter owned by Jack. Twitter owned by Elon is fair. You can speak, you can promote stuff. You know, Twitter owned by Elon allows you to promote crypto. And not no other platforms do. It allows you to promote a lot of stuff that other platforms do. So whether it's, you know, men or women in the adult industry that are able to promote their likenesses, um, rated R kind of stuff, they can. There's places on Twitter for that. They do allow it. You could promote, crypto and stuff, but all within reason. So I do think we do need to start doing that. So we will be putting together a comprehensive let Twitter, be what leads us forward in terms of meeting new people that we haven't met yet, right? So what kind of groups are we going to join? What kind of hashtags? What are we going to write people back? Like just stuff like that. Now, mind you, Chat GPT, our AI, actually actually is integrated with Zapier, which is integrated with Twitter. So there is some, there will be something that we put together that will allow us to code the AI like we did with Rhino and allow it to message individuals that maybe write this or participate in hashtags that are this or whatever. And again, we want to be genuine, so it's not going to be a lot of what we do, but we also want to be consistent. So maybe 3 or 4 times a day, it does its own type of content generation, right? And I don't know, like we'll figure that part out. But I just want to share that that's kind of where our mind's at the moment. Um, so I think that covers everything. What's Rhino's Twitter? Oh yeah, let me get that for you. So we have it on all of our pages. But yeah, to your point, we should share it right now. Why not? Okay. So you could go join us right there. And you'll see the top of it. We actually did start moving some things around. So that 6-minute video of the AI individual talking about Rhino Bucks from a really 60,000 foot view is our post that we tagged. So that no matter what posting we ever do, that will be the first thing somebody sees. It's 6 minutes long. We don't know if someone's actually going to watch the whole thing. But to the point of who we are, I think that's a good representation. We are already verified on Twitter. We've been verified for some time now. Funny story, I can't get verified on Instagram or Facebook, and it's not because they don't allow me to. The picture that I put up doesn't match my license for whatever reason. I think I look the same, but apparently Instagram doesn't think I look the same. And the funny part about it is the picture of my license is I weighed like 225. I'm like 245 now. Like I really kind of need to get it down. But I said to my wife, and the humor part is that the algorithm does not recognize me because I gained weight. So, for whatever point, that's my funny Instagram story of the day. But let me get going. I think I covered all bases, and that's where we're at. To give a little bit of commentary on going forward, we do want you're married, which I really am. Um, we do want that bot to be fully functional and in our likeness and in Rhino standard by this weekend. So that is the number one goal for this entire week. And if and when that is possible, then every bit of traffic that ever comes to those pages is going to engage with that bot. In which case, we believe, could you say the Twitter? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the Twitter address is twitter.com / Anthony Rhino. Thank you, Maurice. Yeah, so Anthony Rhino. So twitter.com / Anthony Rhino. But what was I saying? So yeah, so we do want all that traffic to be engaging with the bots, in which case we believe obviously the opt-ins would be far higher. Now, in lieu of that, without the bots, we were at 340 members, I believe, what was that, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? And now we're at 382. So that's 42 brand new members that have joined the platform, which is really, really a very good thing. Obviously, it's strong. But 40 on 340 is roughly what? 1 out of 7.5, 1 out of 8.5 in terms of percentage. So it's roughly, I don't know, 17, about 16, 17% increase in a matter of 3 or 4 weeks, which is quite strong. Okay, so let me go. Everything is going in the right direction though. All-time high in members, all-time high in market cap, and the best is still yet to come. So absolutely love everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.